Amore, Sari amore.
Hello, everybody. We have an announcement to make, and I guess we're going to mix it in with a little chat too, huh?
Maybe, but it is with a very heavy heart.
A heavy heart that we have decided to get rid of one of our kitty cats. So if you are in the Las Vegas or Henderson area and you want a kitty cat, what should we tell them to do?
They can leave a comment on this video, and then I don't know.
Well, anyway, we didn't even think that part out yet. But anyway,
just leave a comment, and then I'll respond to the comment to email or something.
Yeah.
Or email. Yeah, maybe they should just email us.
Yeah. Which email? We didn't even plan this out before we hopped on here. Which email do you want to use? 333 or 222?
333.
All right. So yes, email indigoflo333@gmail.com. We're giving away a kitty cat. Okay. So back.
Oh, it's not the orange one. It's the
the black and white one. Back in October, we had just settled in together at our first place, a little one-bedroom apartment in Bullhead City, Arizona, which is about an hour and a half away from here. We're in Vegas now. And we went out and we said, hey, let's get a kitty cat. So we went to the store and there were two kitty cats. One beautiful orange and white one and one beautiful black and white one.
Well, he instinctively went for the black and white one.
It was my choice, yeah.
And I wanted the orange one.
And she wanted the orange one. So a lot of you remember, you saw the chat when we got home with our kitty cat and he ran up and hid got up in the cabinets, like not in the cabinet,
underneath.
but up underneath, and there was no way to get him out, you know?
Yeah, that was on one of the chats we did a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, long story short, I don't know what happened to that poor cat. This is our third move. Well, second move with him. We moved from there to a 3-bedroom apartment that we stayed at right after I got the kids. Now we're here in this enormous house.
The thing is, you're skipping a couple chapters here. The thing is he is a sweet, adorable little cat, and his poor little heart is just, he's a little scaredy cat a little bit until he gets acclimated. And once he gets acclimated, he's fine. He acts like a normal cat. He plays. He likes to snuggle. He likes to sleep on you. He loves to be pet. The whole shebang. And in our last 2 apartments we were in, he was just, he warmed up. He eventually warmed up. But now that we've been here for over a month, and he's just not warming up. He's scared. And it breaks my heart because he's not, I don't want my animal to be in fear every single day. He needs a home. He needs a home that it could be just
not
calm,
this
like somewhere calm.
Not this one.
Okay, so it needs to be like not a big house, not like a bunch of kids, just a chill environment, because I don't think he should live his life like that, you know? And it makes me really sad, and it made me like realize that I think maybe he needs to have a different home.
Yeah, it does make sense because, both the cats, when we first moved into this house, were like weirded out, like looking around like, what is this?
They were so scared.
Huge place we're in. Well, the one I just held up is not the one we're getting rid of. I don't know where he is. If you wanted to go try to find him somewhere, he might be in that closet right in there, maybe, you think?
He's not, he always hides underneath the...
He's not a mean cat. He's scared.
He gets along with other cats.
He comes out long enough to eat, and then he just he huddles on the ground and just is constantly running like he's just terrified.
But our house is so big, we echo. It echoes. Yeah. It's a big booming house, you know? Let's see, what's everybody saying? Not to get rid of them. Don't split them up. I know. We don't want to split them up. I'm not doing it because, or selfish reasons. I'm doing it because,
we weren't going
I want the cat to have a life that he's not in fear.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's not fair for him.
Constant fear and terror.
Constant fear.
constant fear and terror.
And it's not us. It's not because he's scared of us. He's scared of the house.
Yeah,
he doesn't like the environment.
It's this house is too big, voices boom too loud, and he's just terrified. And I don't know.
It's not fair for us to just make him deal with it.
Constantly hiding in the cabinets. We can never find him, and I thought that too. I said, well, we don't want to split him up. That would make things worse on it. But then
we have tried that. We tried the calming spray.
We tried the calming spray.
The CBD little treats. We've literally tried everything with this cat.
Yeah, and sweet little kitty cat. He's not aggressive.
They do have their own cat room. They have all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't be doing this unless we have literally tried everything.
Yeah, we've tried everything, and he was great in the last apartment. In the last apartment, he was amazing. He was social. Now we're in here, and he is just scared to death.
Yeah. So we're just seeing, I guess.
If
there's anybody who would be willing to take him in and give him a peaceful home.
Yeah, just email us, indigoflow333@gmail.com, indigoflo333@gmail.com if you're in the Vegas area.
Or if you know somebody.
Yeah. And again, not a mean cat at all, just constantly in fear and terror. And we've tried everything. They have their own cat room. They have,
Yeah, the other one is totally fine. Taro's fine. It's just the other one. He shouldn't be in a cabinet hiding all day long.
Yeah, he's constantly hiding in a cabinet.
All day.
And try to bring him out and warm him up. He won't. He just sits and stares.
I don't even know if he's eating that well now too, because he feels lighter to me, and it's
feels lighter. Yeah, he may not even be eating. We don't
He's really upset and depressed and scared.
Yeah. So. And
I gotta do what a kitty mama's gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah. If maybe, I don't know really a whole lot about this area. I know that where we live in a neighborhood filled with huge houses. So is every house, I'm thinking maybe if somebody has a smaller place for them to live in. You know?
Like an apartment or something.
Yeah.
He seems to do well in apartments.
Yeah, he did fine in the apartment before we moved here. He was in that teeny little apartment. What?
You're getting all the cat hair on me.
I'm trying to get it off of the table here. But anyway, though. Yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead. 7.5 minutes into it, we can mix in a little chitter chatter, huh? How is everybody dealing with the murky metro?
Ugh.
Actually, as funny as it sounds, I feel so much better now that I know that's what it is.
Yeah, wait, what was it, yesterday or the day before yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Miserable. I was so dizzy, and you were dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad. I thought it was because I was hungry, and I was it took me a while to eat, and then once I finally ate, I was like, okay, I should be calming down now, and I was still so dizzy I had to lay down. And that's what murky metro is, right?
Well, that's
part of the effect.
Well, that's the thing. When I was in the middle of that All Signs video, and I actually resisted the urge to say it before that, but I've been thinking for a day or two, man, this feels like Mercury retrograde. But I lost track of time. I could have swore that the last Mercury retrograde was just a few weeks ago.
If you say it was back in October, that means that was before we even got the kids.
When was it, man?
I remember driving around Arizona and being irritated because it was murky metro.
Hang on, it was somewhere.
I'm pretty sure that was the last time. It was November.
No, it was. I think, wasn't it right before we moved?
I don't think we've had it with the kids.
Because I remember that there was something we were like, okay, well, let's not do this until after Mercury retrograde's over. Kind of remember when we were first talking? Mm-hmm. It was during Mercury retrograde, and we didn't even come together and get together. Was
it February? I think it might have been in February, because I was looking up the dates on my phone.
Probably, because I swear that I think
it had to have been probably February.
The apartment called us, and you were loopy from getting your teeth cut out when I got the call. Anyway, Man, dude, I don't know. I feel better though once I know what it is. When I know that, oh, okay, Mercury's in retrograde, because it always gives me this feeling of I don't want to sit still, but I don't want to get up and move around.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit down, but I don't want to stand up. I'm tired. I don't want to be awake, but I don't want to go to sleep. This like internal tug of war, like my brain is in a fucking taffy puller. Is how it feels every single time, you know? And then I'm glad I thought in the middle of my all signs video, I was like, some subscriber commented and said, yeah, it's Mercury retrograde, pre-shadow, which to me is the worst part, I think.
I know, because I haven't put my laundry away. It's been sitting in my hamper and I've been staring at it like, I need to put that away. I need to put that away. But I have no like energy to do it. But I'm like, I need to do this, but I like cannot get myself to do it.
No motivation.
So it's just gonna sit there.
Yeah. Yes, she just redid her hair.
Thank you. At least somebody has something nice to say.
Red hair. Yeah. I think it looks good. I didn't think, honestly, when she said something about doing red hair the first time, I'm normally not a big fan of redheads. So I was kind of like, you know. But then when she did it, I'm like, damn, you pull off red hair unlike any chick I've ever seen. Like, for real. For real.
Some say.
That's the Leo rising dance. She has a Leo rising. So,
and the kids, they call it, oh, that's the Leo rising dance. And we're like, no, it's Leo rising. And they don't understand what that is. So they think it's just the Leo dance.
I got Virgo rising. So what would my dance be?
Boring.
My dance would be like blah. Or like criticize myself. I'm going to criticize myself because I'm not doing the dance good enough.
You criticize yourself, and I criticize everything outside. That's just weird how Virgos could be either critically on yourselves or critical on the outside.
I just wonder if it has to do with Sagittarian energy, because Sagittarian energy, that's where your desire to control your outside world comes in. That's a Sagittarian challenge. And Aquarian, quite the opposite, is typically the relinquish control type of energy. Like I just want to let things flow type of energy. So like Virgo energy affects me, because we both have Virgo moons, and it affects me very differently than her. I criticize myself. I'm constantly like beating up on myself.
Well, probably because you're like always in your head too, because you're an air sign, so maybe that's why it goes more like inside, right?
Yeah, but I've always been way more self-critical, and I'm getting way better at it. Way better at being so self-critical. But that's typically how it affects me. Her, on the other hand, hooey, shooey, dooey, looey. She likes everything in the outside world to be prim perfect. And hey, I look at it as, okay, cool. At least everything looks nice. At least everything.
I've actually been chilling a lot.
I don't.
Like, naturally.
I pointed out the car earlier.
I was going to say, like, the car. I don't like being in the car, though, probably because it's dirty. I'm like,
the car is starting to cross my outline, though. It's starting to get a little bit too...
That's probably why I want a new car. I'm like, I don't like that car anymore. It's ugly. Probably because it's dirty.
Could be. Now,
It's not like dirty. It's just like, it needs to be wiped down.
I don't know how long it takes them, but I could, at the same place off of Horizon Drive up there, I could go and get a detail.
Okay. Well,
like $100.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Guess where you're gonna find Rich later?
Where?
Or you just told him where you're gonna
Oh, no, I didn't say I was gonna go there. Manhattan, what's happening with you? Do 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 do. Yeah, but no, it's Murky Metro.
Murky Metro.
So I guess they said full tilt on the 18th. So that means from...
Fully fucked on the 18th.
No. I don't really think it's that bad. I think when it's actually in retrograde, for me, it's way easier. I think it feels like it's way more calm. This right here is when my brain is in the taffy puller. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
But once full retrograde hits, then it's just annoying. Then you have to deal with like miscommunication and like Phones being fucked up and technology not wanting to work.
I feel like the phones and stuff are already starting to act weird.
Yeah, but
especially my Apple Maps. Apple Maps is always just the devil. We're not friends. Like, no. I hate Apple Maps more than anything on this earth. But you know what? We have a mutual agreement. Like, I'll let it stay on my phone if it helps me get somewhere. But you know, it wants to be a little prick and it makes me go loop-de-loops and this way and that way and that way. But you know, I get there eventually.
Up and down and all over the place.
That's why they give us women a bad rep. They say women, everybody always says like, oh, women are terrible at directions. No, it's because we use Apple Maps and it fucks us, okay? That's why. Let's talk about the real culprit here.
Yeah.
Apple Maps.
Feeling down because of the retrograde? Are you asking, Gypsy Soul? I don't know. I mean, I'm not the type, I don't like to just blame everything on something, you know?
Yeah, but if you're feeling like dizzy,
it's a reason. Yeah,
it doesn't feel right. You know when something doesn't feel right.
It's very common to react to like basically what's happening when the retrograde. You know, it's hitting the planet backwards, essentially in layman's terms, and it's very very common to react negatively to a retrograde. And Venus is in retrograde too, isn't it? It's very, very common for to react that way to a retrograde. I know that's why I've been feeling the way I feel, but it's like not your average like feeling down. It's not like, you know, how when you have a bad day and you're just in a bad mood and whatever. It's not quite like that. For me, it's a very specific type of like, I don't know any other way to describe it other than my brain in the taffy puller. That's the only way I know how to describe it. Because
for me, it always just feels like I don't want to do it. Whatever it is, like I don't really want to do it, but my brain wants to do it, but my body's like, no, you ain't doing it. Whatever it is. Like, okay, when we wanted to go to Kohl's yesterday, I had to get ready and I was like, no, I don't want to get ready. I don't want to get ready, but I know I wanted to go somewhere, but I don't want to get ready. It's just like, oh, it's like a battle in your brain. Like, I guess that's a good way to put it, the taffy puller.
That's the way it feels for me. Because I got one part of my brain wanting to do this and the other part of my brain wanting to do this. I'm so like, I feel sleepy. Like a part of me feels sleepy and another part of me feels wired and wide awake. And I feel lazy as fuck. And I don't want to move at all, but the other part of me feels hyper and restless.
Like amped and it's like you want to go do something, but you can't.
Yeah.
Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, and that specifically is what I've been feeling. And I guess my time perception has just been so fucked up lately that I just didn't pay attention to the fact that it's been months have flown by and it just, pew, we're already halfway through the year. Pew, where'd 2020 go? Dude.
Well, it couldn't go any faster.
Dude. Oh my God, man. Halfway through 2020, you know? What all has happened this year?
Nothing, we've been stuck inside.
Yeah.
But everything's opening back up on June 4th, so that's in 2 more days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
Does anybody want our cat?
Yes. That's the main reason why we did this. Yeah. Was we're giving away a kitty cat. Anybody in the Vegas area, Vegas, Henderson, we are giving away our kitty cat with a very heavy heart. A very heavy heart.
Or spetty amore.
Yeah, I know there's always going to be somebody with some shitty opinion about it.
Yeah, but we know what's best because...
Yeah, he's just, good God, I mean, I guess anything can happen. You don't want to downplay what an animal could possibly go through, but he acts like he was traumatized at some point. But when we got him,
he was a kitten when we got him.
He was a kitten.
He was never like abused, at least by us, so...
Yeah, the first day we got him, he was about this big, and he ran up under the kitchen cabinets in our apartment in Arizona and got up in between the cabinets, up under the, the little ledge thing that hangs down, and found a little empty space up in there, and we couldn't find him. He disappeared. And then he warmed up, and he was doing all good. We moved to the 3-bedroom apartment. Now we move here, and our house is fucking ginormous, and it scares the shit out of him. Now he is in constant fear and terror. Constant, like.
Yeah, normally he's really comfortable with me, if anybody, and even with me lately, he's just been scared. So that's how it's like, okay.
With you too?
Yeah, even with me. That's why I'm like, okay.
Wow.
I think.
Yeah, at first it was just me.
He warms up to people, like the girls. Like he's comfortable with the girls. Like it doesn't take very long for an animal to build trust with you.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, he won't even come out. Like, okay, so those of you who have kind of been following us for a while, one thing that has not changed about our morning routine is I'm always the first one up in the morning. I always pop up, except for the past couple mornings, 5 a.m. Bam, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And every time they would hear me, Taro still does. Taro comes down and he's at my feet.
Yeah.
And Sparrow, we call him Spare, but his name is Sparrow.
Oh, yes.
He would come down and do the same thing. He would fucking be trying to trip me.
You, yeah.
Yeah, man, I couldn't even walk through the kitchen. I got my little morning routine. I get up, I go downstairs, I make my little espresso, drink my coffee, I pop my Alpha Brain and pop my my little supplements and shit in the morning. And the cats are just under my feet trying to trip me because they want their little wet food treat.
They want their nummy nums.
Yeah, their little wet food treat we give them first thing in the morning. Well, ever since we moved here, Sparrow will not come out. We always find him hiding in a kitchen cabinet. And then I'll have to reach in there and pull him out and put him up at his bowl, and then he eats. And then as soon as he's done eating, he immediately he just looks around. He just takes off running like he's so scared. Yeah. And in real life,
we've been trying like everything with him.
Well, I'm really loud in real life. Like my voice, and I get it from my dad, but my voice is just loud. Like in real life, if you used to meet me in real life, when I talk, my voice booms really, really loud. And
I always thought it was because you couldn't hear yourself.
No. My dad was the exact same way. The same way. I'm just talking and I don't know what it is. Just, I have a really loud voice. When I talk, unless I'm whispering like this, my voice just booms, like no matter where I'm at. And it scares him.
Yeah, and when you walk upstairs too, because you're a guy, so you walk heavy. So that freaks him out too. But he's freaked out with just any of us at this point. So.
Yeah. So maybe if somebody has a smaller house, I think he's just scared of the size of the house, is what I think, and the noise and it echoes.
It's the house.
Yeah, and again, he's not an aggressive cat at all. He would not kill a fly if it bit him on his ass.
I think if anything, like poor Sparrow, because Taro wants to play with him, but Taro plays really rough, and Sparrow just sit there and just take it. Taro bite him on his neck and try to get him to play, and he does not want to play. It's not because he's a bad cat. Normally he would be playing and being all hyper, and I even got a laser to try and get him to start playing some more. Because I figured maybe if he starts playing some more, maybe it'll warm him up a little bit, but he's not even doing that. So
yeah,
he's just so afraid, and I think the best thing would just to be give him to somebody who has a really calm environment. Yeah.
So yeah, email me or her. She's the one that handles the emails. So email her. At my email, INDIGOFLO, IndigoFlow, but no W. I always got no W. Apparently,
that guy.
There's this dude, and I keep forgetting to even mention it. But there's apparently this dude who is also a tarot card reader who has the same email address as me, only it's IndigoFlow@gmail.
Yeah, he has the W in the flow.
Yeah, and he got drunk one day and he emailed me.
No, he has Indigo Flow 333. It's exactly the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just his has the W at the end of Flow.
Oh, well, anyway, he got drunk and emailed me one day. And he's like, I can't believe I see that you're this really popular tarot card reader and I'm a tarot card reader too, or something like that. And I get flooded with emails all day long. And I say, oh man, look at all this potential income just to find out that it's for you. and he's like, he's like, says something about the name of this email address really means something to me. Like, I get in the flow state, blah, 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 blah. And then I find out that a really popular tarot card reader has the same email address as me. And I wrote him back. And this is a while back. This is like a year ago. And I was like, well, dude, my bad. I didn't name my email address this. Like, this was just the email address attached to my Google account. Before I ever even thought of putting this YouTube channel up, I just made my email address, I made up a random email address, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just the first thing I could think of, you know? So there's no meaning behind it. There's no, like, significance behind it at all.
Yeah, and then it's funny because I noticed the other day somebody emailed for a personal reading, and they accidentally emailed that one, that guy, and then all they wrote back was, his email is indigo for the, which is the O and then the 333. And I just like read it in my head, just like how I could imagine him just like pissed off about it. Like,
he's gonna, he's gonna have to,
I thought it was funny.
he's gonna have to abandon that, you know. But,
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, anyway though, I digress. INDIGOFLO, no W, indigo flow with no W, 333@gmail.com. And yeah, just email us there. I rarely, I always forget to check the comments on these videos. So if you comment on one of these videos, I probably won't see it, to be 100% honest with you. I always forget to check the comments on this channel. So I'll try to remember. Or maybe you can.
Oh, and also he's all up to date on all his shots. He's neutered. He is... completely everything good to go. I have all his records in a folder. Everything is good to go. It's just, you know.
Sweet kitty cat needs a home.
Poor baby. That's my baby.
I wish we had a picture. Do you have your phone on you?
Let's just go get him. He's probably in here.
Should I grab the camera?
No.
Okay. But anywho, yeah, she's gonna go see if he's hiding in the kitchen cabinet. He probably is. Is he in there?
No.
No? Well, check in the closet in here.
Hold on, I'm checking his cabinet.
Checking every kitchen cabinet that we have.
He's not even eating those treats that we bought, so.
Yeah, got some treats and.
No, he's not in here.
No, he's upstairs hiding somewhere. Probably under the kids' beds.
Oh, probably under the kids' bed.
There's no telling where.
You know, he doesn't normally hide like when he's in a small environment. He just started hiding. Like, this is a new thing, which is frustrating.
Kiddos aren't here.
But he has
The kids go to daycare every day.
Yeah.
Somebody said the kiddos are quiet. The kiddos are in daycare.
He only eats like a certain kind of food. Well, I don't know. They're not like expensive or anything. He just eats treats. I just give the cats treats. I don't give them cat food. So they don't eat normal cat food. They just eat like treats. That sounds so bad saying. They're like these lickable treats. Like, it's like liquid.
Yeah.
You know what? They're cats, okay? We should let them live their best lives.
Yeah.
If they want to eat fucking treats all day, then eat treats all day.
And a little Taro over here.
Life's too short. I want to make sure they're happy.
The Taro over here, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good. He loves it. He has a great time.
Yeah, Taro loves it. He's loving the house. He's loving everything. But anyways.
He loves it.
But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we can get another one because I want Taro to have a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs a friend. He needs a buddy. So, anywho.
Yeah, well, he doesn't eat the treats sometimes. Oh yeah, we do. We should show him. Okay, hold on.
Well, see if she's gonna see if she can go upstairs and find him.
I'm gonna do what Alice said. I'm gonna shake the treats. He always comes running.
Shake the treats. He might come. I don't know. He might.
He likes these ones. Oh, there he is. Come on, baby. Oh, he's a good boy. Come here.
There he is. There he is. The black and white one right there. I gotta be quiet. Because if I talk too loud, he'll take off running. It'll scare him.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, now he's already trying to go run away.
Oh yeah, he's scared. He's scared of Rich.
Yeah, he's scared of me because I'm loud. But he didn't used to be scared of me. It's just that I echo really loud in this
Here
big
he
house.
is. This is Spetty Amore. Okay, here's a treat. Here's a treat. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, well, there he goes. If you want to catch him down here. Look, Spencer. There's a treat. Hurry before Taro gets it. No, Taro, you fat ass. Taro, you're so mean. Why you gotta be so mean? Spencer, get it. See what I mean? He like punks him. He punks him all the time. It's sad. Now Spencer didn't get a treat because Taro had to be a freaking fat pig.
Yeah.
See, then he's just gonna go. Oh, I gotta get him a treat. I feel bad. Come here, baby.
Anyway, that's the cat that we're giving away.
No.
Now he's running. See, he's scared.
Come here, baby. He doesn't want to be around you.
It's me. It's me. He's scared of me. They like your shirt, baby.
Oh, thanks.
Somebody in Kohl's asked us today, too. She said, where'd you get that shirt?
Taro had some dingleberries on his butt.
Anyway, though.
Anyways, that's the baby.
Yeah.
You guys probably seen him all over my. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only gonna get rid of one because you can
No,
watch
we
the
are-
video over.
yeah, you'll have to watch the playback.
Yeah.
We explained it like 3 times.
Anyways, I think I'm done chatting. I have nothing else to say.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I have nothing else to say that won't offend anybody.
Yeah, we'll save those conversations for later. Once I get a better feel of this new executive order that Trump signed for social media. Once I get a better idea and a feel for what effect that has, then we'll bring some conversations to the forefront. But
Yeah.
for now, we're just keeping shut on everything and keeping quiet. So other than that, though, we gonna have a great day. We still have no, I'm done with work, ain't I?
Oh, you have a same day.
Oh, I have one same day. Yes. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thanks y'all for tuning in again. Email me indigoflo333@gmail.com. Okay, and then let us know, Vegas or Henderson area. Just hit us up and we will.
Or if you want them to do a little drive from wherever you are, let us know.
Yeah. We're not traveling to get rid of the cat, but if you want to come to us and meet us somewhere in Vegas, we'd be glad to arrange that. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Bye, guys.